Hey, how's it going? My name is Kevin and I am the Helpful Hero, here to help you leverage the awesome power that is HubSpot. In today's video, we're talking about Clean Pro version 60, which is just released, and a few things that you can expect if you install this update. This update's gonna have just a few improvements to some of the existing modules based on a lot of your feedback. So if you provided me with some feedback or some ideas, or you found little quirks that you let me know about, I really appreciate it, and that's what is happening here in this update. As well, there has been one pretty big bug fix to the Magic module, which is in beta. So if you've been using the Magic module, don't fret, it's all good, not a big bug, but in relation to the Lottie file integration, and I'm gonna cover that in just a second. Before we jump in, how about this hat? How about, you like this new hat vibe? You might be seeing more hats on me. I moved to Texas, I had to buy Stetson, just had to. So I digress. Let's jump in. I'll show you a few of the new things that you can start playing with right away. So first and foremost, let's start with the global header navigation. So one of the common things that I was asked about is creating what's called an active state for the sub navigation menu. So if a visitor on your website is viewing a specific page, and then they go back up to that dropdown, they can kind of see visually that they're actually on that page, and it's different from the standard hover state. So if we open up the global editor and then come into the global header style options, and we scroll right down here to the standard dropdown, you are going to now see the sub navigation background color. So you can set those differently. It's important that I'm pointing this out because this is a new feature. So automatically you're gonna have this as a default. So if you wanna change that, I would highly recommend you jump in and make that tweak. I try to make it subtle, so at least it didn't seem shocking or went against your brand guidelines. Okay, let's keep moving through. Let's go back here and talk about the Magic module. So the bug that got reported was related to Lottie files. If you had happened to add multiple Lottie files, so one in column 1, another in column 2, and column 3, 4, 5, and 6, they would actually all zip down to column 1. That has now been fixed, but there is an important thing that you need to know in order for this fix to work as you're starting to utilize this feature within the Magic module. So if we go into column 1, and we look at the Lottie animation content elements, the one thing that has been added is this Lottie unique ID. So you're gonna see this right here. The basic gist is if you're gonna have multiple Lottie animations in one Magic module, just make sure you give them a unique ID. And again, it could be something as simple as Lottie-01, Lottie-02, Lottie-03, and those are some of the defaults that I set in the module, but just be aware of that if you are using that feature. Let's keep moving. Oh, the testimonial scroller. How you have all let me know about the issue where it gets cut off down below. Well, that issue is no more with this update. This is going to allow you to smoothly have all of your testimonials and never worry about that issue again. The other cool thing that I included as part of this update, as well as the logo scroller update that you see a little bit lower here on the page, is I've added a new, much better JavaScript library that should help increase performance as well. As I mentioned in the updates prior, I'm making large moves to help streamline a lot of the speed and performance of Clean, and this module is definitely one of those that has a JavaScript library that I've been utilizing, so helping reduce some of that weight because this is a very popular module, as you well know if you've been using it. Okay, let's keep going. The image gallery grid. I use this myself to actually promote and showcase the best of the best Clean examples and the websites that people like you have created. I love seeing those. The one bit of feedback that I got is adding an actual text option underneath each of these, and now you can. So if you go into the gallery, like this example, add your image and scroll right down here. Now you have a rich text editor so you can add any sort of text below that image and have that nice gallery grid show up as you would want it. All right, let's keep moving. The number counter. I'm always adding new little options for the symbol here. As you can see, I've added the X symbol. So if you have 10x your user growth by using Clean, boom, there you go. Now you got the X. Awesome, let's keep moving. The blog grid cards. One of the common questions and or requests that I got is the minute read and being able to actually translate that into multiple languages using Smart Rules. Now you can. So if you actually scroll right down here to style options and come right down here, you're gonna see now you can change the read time label. So if you are translating this module for a different language, that's where you would edit that. Now there's a handful of other things that I've included in Clean, so please jump over to my release notes or you'll see it in the HubSpot marketplace. I can't cover them all. Some of the other ones are a little boring, so I'm not gonna bore you. I'd rather make this video quick and just show you some of the highlights. With that, I'm out. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. Thank you for continuing to use Clean and making it the #1 theme on the HubSpot platform. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Later. Seriously though, I even got my little branded initials on there. Oh, I love it. You should see my cowboy hat. This is my like modern cowboy hat to go with sweatshirt vibes, but I got a real cowboy hat. I'll have to bust that one out for the video sometime soon. All right, really, this time I'm out. Later.